Had a lot of fun recording this video. Somehow I wound up with 45 minutes worth of footage, so I got to do a lot of editing here to cut this thing back. As far as the cutter that I used to make the gear, I didn't think it mattered whether you were on rotational center or not, because I'm figuring it's swiping. But I've got it in the tool and cutter grinder right now because I'm going to put it on center and see if that makes a difference. So also there's a lot of close-up material here, which is great for you guys, but stupid for me because I didn't put a screen protector on my phone. So I've got a nice crack completely across the screen. Never heard anything, and I'm looking at it under the magnifying glass and I can see the point of impact. And all I'm doing is aluminum, but I don't know. So my wife's getting a new phone, so I'll be getting her own old phone. So, and I'll put a screen protector on that one. Alright, so hope you guys enjoy the video. Kind of like this new camera arm. I can get in nice and close. Really kind of tired of this gear on the mini lathe wearing out. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's, you know, like scallops. You bring a light down better. Yeah, I don't know if that's better, but so I looked on eBay, and yeah, they do have metal ones, but they're all from China. 30 bucks or so, and so I figured I'll make one out of aluminum. Because I like making gears. It is a lot of fun. Let me move this light to the side. So I made the cutter already, 50-degree included angle. I did write, I'll bring that over here. I did write all of it down a long time ago, so if you guys want to freeze the thing to see what it is, this is the all the dimensions for the pitch end, everything. It's a 1.5 by 70 belt. So I'm not sure why I have this stuff all written down here, but I did make the cutter according to all of this. So I got something that'll work here to cut it with, and I'm going to use a 1-inch piece of material. And normally I would cut it here, because 5C will hold that much, and then the pulley's this wide and I need clearance to do that. But I'm not going to waste a piece of 1-inch material. I'm going to cut it off here, face it, I'll drill it, I'll bore it. This was, I think that's 8 millimeters, and once I bore it, then I've got 8 millimeters, and I'll just make an arbor to hold it. I can cut it right here because all of that's going to go away, and I've made a bunch of these little arbors. They're in a drawer. So once I have the arbor made, thread, some kind of nut, whatever on it, then I can hold it and turn the outside of this thing to dimension, and I'll have enough clearance easily for the cutter, and I can use a 1/2-inch 5C collet to hold the thing. And I did make the plate already. Let me bring the plate over. Can't believe I had made the plate already. Does that whole thing go on the camera? Yeah, 17 holes, 17 teeth. I think it was 17. I counted it earlier. Memory's gone. And I even have the broach to do the 3 millimeter keyway. I just need to make the center piece for the keyway or the broach to go through. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to make this out of plastic first, just to see how it goes. But alright, well, I think it's in any case, I know I gotta make one. I might as well just make it out of aluminum. And it's 0.315 is basically 8 millimeters, so I have a gauge pin that I can check as I bore and make sure I get the thing just right. Also, I'm thinking about putting 2 set screws in there. because this thing always, you know, the keyway gets sloppy. The gear on there right now, when it was new, you had to force it on. Now it's like just moves freely. It's wearing out already. And I'm tired of buying these stupid little gears, so. Alright, onward and upward. Alright, so, oh yeah, I was supposed to have the camera off to the side. It's right over, and it's in my way of looking, but, oh, this is the wrong cutter here, huh? Oop, bumped the camera. I want this guy right here. Yeah, that's the aluminum. Oops, wrong one again. Oh boy, not a good day, huh? Biorhythm's down. Face it off. Alright, bring it over here. Lock it down. Back it up. Give it some speed. Oh, geez, that scared me. Oh, I have the power feet engaged. Turn that off. Much better. Alright, make some chips. That saw does a pretty good job. The horizontal bandsaw, the wind, of cutting it nice and straight. It's only a few thousandths crooked, but it's a lot better than doing it by a hacksaw by hand. I used to waste so much material there. That's it, it's faced. Alright. And I was thinking too of just making that step. I was thinking, you know, why not, huh? How deep is it? Get my saddle stop, which fell down. Here it is. Hopefully it's, because a lot of times it hits that bar down there and I can't lock it solid. How deep is this little thing, huh? Oh geez, it's not deep at all, huh? Bring this out. Yeah, how can I judge it? I just have to eyeball it. I know you guys can't see. That's pretty much so it. I should do it with the caliper. Bring the caliper over. Whoops. I want to go this way. Clunk. Lock it. So now I've got a better judge on the depth. Yeah, I can't lock that down yet. I gotta lock it and then just move the compound to the correct depth. Jeez, that's really hard to eyeball. I think it needs a little bit more. But, alright, let's see if this guy will lock. Yep, it locks solid, nice. Okay, so now I can do the power feed. And I can take it down. Gotta turn it, so jammed. There. Yep, got it engaged. Actually, I don't know why. Boy, this really is an off day. Alright, I want to make sure it's going to go in the right direction. To the right. Yep, going to go right. Okay, come on in. And I can drill it on this thing too. That way I know I'm centered everything, so when I put it in the mill for boring, I've got it correct. I'm going to take quite a bit off of this one. So this is why the saddle stop comes in so handy. I just go to depth and that's it. And my nice new back chip trays will hold everything. Alright, I guess I'll bring you guys back when I'm drilling it. Hopefully this all stays in focus. 660 thou, I'm right on it. So now I want to drill this thing out a lot smaller than 8 millimeters. So spotting drill. I'll be using my stud length. Let's see if this guy's lined up for center. Camera's a little off to the side, so I can bring my magnifying glass in and see what I'm doing. Alright, there we go. Yep, it's on center, good. Yeah. Perfect. All I need done. Right? Yep, we did it right. Alright, so get rid of this guy. I'll get him out of the way. And got my drill bit. I think it's 310. What am I? Oh, let me put it in this gear. Make sure I'm way under. Yes, I am. I'm a lot smaller than that hole. So I guess I have to drill all the way through here, huh? Oh, where? Okay, drill bit's in place. That guy's here. Lock him down. And I need to put this saddle stop behind the tailstock because it just doesn't lock down solid enough. And I'm going to use my aluminum tap here for this drilling. And I'm set to go, right? Yeah. There we are. This goes right in. Getting some vibration. Slow it down because I don't want this sucker to wobble and blow where it's supposed to be. There, nice and smooth going now. It's only cutting off of one flute basically. I don't like that, but especially for these drill bits, they are high quality. A little more juice in there. And keep going in. Alright, I guess I'll wind up bringing you guys back when I've got this guy in the mill. I'll have him centered up and everything's set for boring it out. Also have my gauge pin in place. Oh, this is going pretty nice. Alright, no more of this boring. I didn't like the other. I did play off camera. I didn't like the boring head that was on there. I think I gotta touch it up. It seems like it's fine, but it just wasn't cutting. This guy is cutting really nice. And this is why I have minus gauge pins, because if you had plus, by the time it drops in the hole, you went too far. So, I forgot what I was at. I got a long ways to go. I think this was 272, and I need to go 315. And I wanted to make absolutely sure that I came right back to the same spot. So that's why I have the test indicator sitting right there. And if I re-zero it, then I'm right back where I was. And it's working, because I already did it once. There. I'm on the zero. Lock it down. I need to go. I'm going to just take a nice 5/1000th cut. That would be 10. Wow. Kind of hard to see all this stuff. Turn it. Magnifying glass as usual. I need the light over here. There we go. I guess I'll take it. Yeah, that's about 5 thou right there. So, if I got 72, yeah, I got a long ways to go. So, a little bit of cutting fluid I need to keep down here to keep this thing going. But this guy's cleaning the hole up really nice, so let's see how this works, right? I'm on zero, I'm locked, and here we go. Alright, it should take a really nice cut. Yep, there it is. Wow, yeah, I can see it's beautiful. So I'm liking this guy. I should be able to hit this 8mm on the money. But if you think about it, I did a long time ago do a dial indicator on this thing to see if you move a thou, does it really move a thou or 5 or whatever. And no, it's not that great and accurate. And if you think about it, you want to take a 1 thou cut, it has to move the cutter a 1/2 thou. It's a 1/2 thou per thou is going to give you 1 thou. Right on the money. 0.315 just drops in snugly. 316 will not go in. So that's... feels like there's play in it, but 316 does not go in, right? Here's 316. No, it's gonna bind. It's like right there. So that's about as good, I think, as it's gonna get. Alright, so now I guess I'll just make the arbor to hold this thing, and then I can do the outside edge of it. Free it up. Nice, huh? Wow, pretty good. And it's a nice boring job too. Nice and shiny inside. I like it. Alright. I'm 7 thousandths from Target here. According to my calipers, the actual pulley is a 1/2 thou oversized, a bigger hole. So I'm at 321.5. 321.5. Alright, so I'm gonna take 6 off. That would be 10. 21, yeah. I'm gonna take 5. 21. No, 15. This is where you screw up. 15 to 21 is 6 thousandths, so all I need is 3. So I'm gonna take 2 off of this thing. Alright, there's 1, there's 2 thousandths. I'm shy of 2. Put the pulley over here. So I can check it here. Pretty cool, huh? Camera's in a good position. I can actually look at the screen so I can see what's being recorded, how the light is, and so on. There's junk down in there. Oh, well. That's why I have that screw on the saddle stop, so that swarf doesn't affect the depth I go in on. I never did chamfer this edge here to get this started, so I need to do that now. And the finest one I have is 8/125, so wish I had something a little bit finer than that, like an 8/1, but I don't have that, so alright, so lock that down, low RPM, there we go. Alright, that should be plenty to get this thing started. Get this all out of the way. Alright, and I'm going to use this stuff. I had bought this off of eBay. It's Drill Hog, their tapping fluid, which is really nice because it's so thick it just stays right there. It doesn't drip or run all over the place. Alright, put this guy in low gear. And let's see if it can do it all the way, huh? Chuck is tight because I don't want it slipping. Back that up so I can get to it. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's tight. Alright, baby, do it for me, huh? Oh shit. Oops, sorry about the language. It broke loose from the tailstock, started spinning. There. Wow, that is a lot of force then, huh? That it keeps breaking loose. Is this thing even clean? There's no grease on it, right? Run it around. Yeah, it's clean. Jamming on there. Hard. Ooh. Lathe didn't like that. So I'm going to have to do this one by hand, huh? It's too tight. Loosen this up so I can get it off. How far? I didn't go on very far, none of that. Eesh, yeah. Alright, so this is going to have to go over to, well, can I do it right here? Let me see. Let's see just how hard this thing is, huh? And put the wrench in here. Yeah, that's pretty tight. Wow. Jeez and Pete's. Alright, I'm going to do this over in a vise, and I hope this thing stays straight too. Huh? Yeah, it's straight right now. Okay, so never mind, I'll just do it in a vise. Alright, threaded. Got it cleaned up here. I guess the threading raised the burr, but lays in reverse. I'm going to clean up the threads. Use the old string trick to get it clean. Is dirt still coming off? Can't tell. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, good enough. So I should have it now. This is going to wind up going on there that way. It fits. And my nut goes right on there. Beautiful. Alright. Doesn't get better than that. I can turn this thing right now. Put a washer on there, tighten that nut up. Yeah, I want a washer. Where's the washer? Wrong drawer. This drawer. There we go. One brass washer. I do need, I need to take this down. This is much too wide. So, a little bit more. Come on, off. I should have just put it in reverse. There's the brass washer. Yeah. This will be really nice. I need to clean that all up. I don't like that. It's going to be less than a ½ inch, but I don't care. What is it? I think this thing's a lot longer than it needs to be too, right? Oh yeah, shoot. I just need to cut it way back here so I can save that piece, but that's nice. Just a matter of taking this thing, move the camera a little bit here, 2 dimensions. So, taking 5,000 cuts. Normally I take 10, but why push it? Forgot what I need to get it to. Alright, I need to get this thing to 940,000. 940,000, and I'm at what? Oof, 990. Okay, we're all set up for this job. The fun part, so yeah, plates on there. In the 0 degree, doesn't matter though, because I'm just going to go from hole to hole. And since this was turned, there's a center mark here that I just kind of visually lined up the cutter so that I'm on center. And it looks like I've got plenty of clearance back here. I'm going to need the DRL because I'm going to need to know how far in to go. So fire him up. And I need to look at my drawing because it says how far in I need to go. Right? Where is it? Alright, according to the book, I need to go in 39 thousandths. So, from point of impact here is where I'm going to zero that out, huh? Alright. So I'm clearing now. I should be safe, right? Never know. And there we go. A little bit of speed. And take it in. Which way am I gotta go? Why am I not? Tablet shut down. Come on. DRO. There we go. Connecting, connected. Zero it all out. I'm gonna go this way, right? Yeah, I'm gonna push it into the cutter. Alright, till I hear it. Give me a little more RPM. You know, Stefan said when he did it, he was running at 1,000, so that's about 1,000. Yeah, I'll put. Hey. Alright, I'm almost ready to hit here, so. Hey. Jesus, how close am I? There it is. Hit. zero it out and go over. Yeah, it's hitting. Okay, so I'm going to go in 5 thou, I guess. Even though Stefan did the whole thing in one swipe, I'm not going to. So there it is, cutting. And I'm going to have to take a look too. First time I've ever used this cutter. Throwing chips. What does it look like on the other side? Nice. Yep. I'm not really square. That's pretty bad for some reason. Alright, I gotta square this thing up. Okay, that's the first full pass. Yeah, it's slightly crooked. It's deeper over here than over here, but not by much when I'm looking at it with the magnifying glass. So, especially when I'm only making a 5,000th cut. So, I decided to just let it be. So now I need to go in, I'll go in another 5, 10, lock it. So it's kind of fun. I'm on zero. I did put a dot here, so I know when I made a complete pass. So that's taking me another 5. That's a pretty deep cut. Oh, because it's starting to cut more of the sidewall now is what's going on. So it's a matter of just one at a time, 17 holes, and spin it. Pin drops in the next hole, do the next one. Throwing chips out on the sides. I can't put my little plastic shield up to confine the chips. Alright, so there it is. This guy, I decided to leave that on there anyway. That's kind of a cool little thing. But yeah, this worked out really nice. Perfect fit. It actually is like so good it doesn't come off. So, this will go in the drawer if I ever need it again to make another gear or something like that. It needs an 8mm. I'm gonna go in there. So that's that. But, so this guy, as far as I can tell, you know, I'm looking at all the numbers here in the book. This is my actually measuring the belt, and I went in my scrap drawer. I thought I saved the belt, never did. Shoot. But the 185, I'm right on it. Only supposed to be 35 deep. I'm beyond that. I forgot what I was. I think I'm at 65 or something deep, but you can tell these teeth are nowhere as near as deep as that. But the width of each one is exactly correct. This matches this one. So I don't know what to say. I'm exactly the same height too, because I know something must be stopping this so that you can just put the clamp on the end of the motor. So for now, you know, I could drill the holes because I was figuring I'm just going to put the cap on it. And if I wipe out the other gear, I'll take the cap off of it and machine it and put it on this side. I could make aluminum ones, yeah, but why bother, you know. That looks pretty cool. But so as far as I can tell, this gear should absolutely work. I'm not going to mess with it right now because I don't really want to take the blade apart, because I just redid the motor on it. It was starting to make a funky noise, and pulled everything apart and realized the motor somehow shifted it to an angle. I could put this back in the Spindex right now and realign everything and go deeper, but all the numbers are there. So I don't think I'm going to have a problem with it when it goes on the machine. Broach, I haven't done the broaching before with one of these guys. So like I said, I'm just going to put this in a drawer for now. And whenever that gear that's on either machine actually wipes out, second machine's real quiet, so it's perfect. It's my original machine is starting to wear out, and like I said, this guy is sloppy now. So I could broach it and put 2 set screws in there, or I could just put a set screw in and have it fall in the groove, which I might mess up the motor a bit, so I don't know that. Alright, well, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this video and watching me get through this thing. Came out pretty good. I'm kind of thrilled with the cutter. I'm tempted to just take, you know, the cutter and just put a big, not a big angle, but an angle on it, and then hone it or whatever so it cuts nicer. But I think this came out, I guess you guys can see in there, it came out pretty nice. I mean, the walls are good. The bottom's okay. Some spots there's like some nasty stuff in there. I think that's it. I don't know. So I'm just gonna let it all be for now. Alright. See you next time.